Welcome to Made for More podcast, where faith and personal growth converge. I'm Julia, and I'm honored to guide you on a journey of empowerment and transformation alongside our occasional co-host, Omar. We are passionate believers and advocates for unlocking your God-given full potential. Join us as we explore the intersection of faith, life, business, and relationships, igniting a fire within to embrace the truth that your life is destined for greatness. Together, we'll uncover strategies, insights, and stories that inspire and equip you to become the best version of yourself. Get ready to embark on a fulfilling quest towards personal and professional fulfillment, guided by faith and the unwavering belief that you, my friend, are made for more. Hey, you guys, welcome back to the next episode of Julia Keeps It Real. I hope you guys are doing well in this hot summer heat. But I have another guest on our show because you guys love when we have guests on. I was just telling Tabitha, I feel like because the guest episodes are the most viewed, y'all not like hearing from me, but I just know y'all probably love hearing a different perspective. So we have Tabitha Dodson here with us today. Hey, Tabitha.
Hello, thank you so much.
Yeah, so I don't even know how I connected with you online, but that's what I love about online is like you just find people that you like their energy, you like their vibe. She does coaching and consultation work, but also services, and I just love your energy. And I saw that she was doing some kind of cool mini course, and she's also and right now, right, you're doing your summer boot camp. And so I was just like, let's see if she's got some stuff she could share with the people about short form videos. Before y'all turn us off, stay tuned. She's going to give us a little bit about her and we're going to get into it. If you're hesitant about short form videos, just listen, just get your coffee and listen to us talk about it for a little bit. Okay. So Tabitha, tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first off, Julia, I want to say thank you so much for having me as a guest on your podcast. It's definitely an honor. And I am super excited to be able to share everything about short form video. So a little bit about myself to give you a background. I've actually been in corporate finance in corporate America for about 13 years. And I actually, when my son was born in 2014, and if you're a mom or if there's moms listening to this, they can probably relate. But when I had my son, I felt like I needed something more. I needed something that was for me, not my identity as a career woman, not as a mom or a wife, but something that was all my own. And that's when I got into basically online businesses. I started out in network marketing. I did that for about 6 years. I grew a following, but I really found that a lot of people were asking me questions all the time about how did I grow? How could they build their businesses? And that's when it transitioned more into being able to coach and help other female entrepreneurs grow their businesses online.
I love that. And I think that's probably why we resonate, because I started I'm still in education, but that side business, MLM. And then I was like, I kind of want to serve people through more than just products. Like when I help people get to the point where they feel successful in business and in life. So that's really cool. So honestly, Tabitha, like where was this moment for you where you just feel like, okay, I'm pretty successful. Like I'm pretty good at what I do. How did you get there? And tell us kind of when that moment kind of happened.
Well, for me, I had been in network marketing, like I said, for about 6 years. And I had transitioned in 2019 into doing more of the coaching. And honestly, the biggest turning point for me was when I realized that I was helping so many people that the income had outpaced my 6-figure career in corporate America. And I actually was, I was very hesitant to leave corporate America to be able to serve more women online, but the audience was just growing so much and people were having so much success with the strategies that we were putting into place. I guess that defining moment was sitting in my office at work. And I said, you know what? This doesn't serve me anymore. I want to really be able to help more women. Mm-hmm. And I quit my corporate job And I went full time, just being able to serve in the online space.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I would think that would be a pretty clear moment for you when you're like, I retired myself and quit myself from corporate world. I think that's when you kind of feel like I've made it. So that's awesome. Okay, can you kind of tell me, like, I know you mentioned you serve people, but I know, and we're going to talk about short form video here in a little bit, but what are some things that you offer people?
So for me, it's super important that I'm able to help people in all stages of their business, because here's the thing, some people are just starting out and they need the basics to get going. And then other people are already, six-figure earners, or they're making, thousands of dollars every month, and they've been in the business for a while, but they want to scale to the next level. And so the way that I'm able to serve that audience is through digital courses and serving them one-on-one. So I offer a lot of free resources. I do weekly trainings to help people. And then I also offer things like the mini course, the viral content method. I offer one-on-one coaching where I walk through people's businesses, take really deep dives and be able to understand where they're at and how to get them to the next level. We talk a lot about content strategies, how to create content that converts, because social media is changing all the time, and what people actually get to see on the algorithm versus what, we actually are putting out there. So there's a lot of ways that I'm able to help serve my audience.
I love that, because so you mentioned a couple of things, which I think a lot of people kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically undervalue digital content and like digital courses. And I mean, just things that maybe you're good at, like as a person, that you can produce in a digital form and put out there for people just as another stream of income. So just for anyone that's been thinking about it, I wanted to put that plug in there. But I feel like you kind of are talking about ways to help people collapse time, no matter where they are in their business and what stage they're in. And I think that's so important. And that's literally why I bought your course, because I was like, okay, and let me tell y'all, like, she not only gives you the guidance, but then I like when people give me things that it's like, it's already ready made, it's done for you. Like, let me tell, like you mentioned, the content that converts. Like, I love how you're like, here's the specific, trending, taglines, or whatever what's the word I'm looking for?
Like scripts and
like call to actions to do. Yes. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, print. Like, let's just print and have it ready to go. And I know that can easily change. And that's why I know for you and myself included, we have to stay kind of like with the times and continuously learn. And that's kind of part of the business as well. But I think that's one thing that I love about you, is that you are really good at helping people find their success in a faster pace. Instead of going to figure it out on your own, get with Tabitha and she can help you with the courses, with the digital content. And like you said, meet you where you are. So I love that. Well, let's talk about short form videos. And for people that are like, what's a short form video? That's essentially like your TikToks, your reels, or even a 30-second Instagram or Facebook type of video, or people do it on YouTube and Pinterest and things now too. But I was definitely like, nope, not doing it. And I was doing lives again over the summer, and Facebook lives don't even get as many views as like they used to. I used to get like 1,000 or even 800, and I'm like happy if I get 100. I'm like, what in the world? But I know that people don't tune in as long, right? And so I'm like, I'm spending 15 minutes, 30 minutes on a Facebook live. But then I went and posted a 10-second reel and had 8,000 people see that versus, a Facebook live and 100. And that's just because I'm just now starting with my reels. So I hope it grows over time. But kind of maybe talk to people, Tabitha, on why they should step out of their comfort zone a little bit and try short form videos.
Absolutely. So I love talking about short form video because I felt the exact same way. I thought, I am not going to get on an app and dance like a teenager in order to get sales. I'm just not going to do it. There's got to be a different way. And when I was diving into the platform, I really wanted to be able to figure out a way that I could create content that resonated with my audience, but that also felt good for me too. And that's when I really uncovered the secrets to doing this. So one of the biggest things that I love about short form video is that exactly what you said. At the time when I started short form video, I still had my full-time career. I needed a way that I could create one piece of content and repurpose it on multiple different platforms to save me time, because time is so valuable. I mean, there's only so much in a day. And I'm a wife and I'm a mom and I was working full time and had my side business. How was I going to create content that converted and be able to repurpose it? So with the short form video, not only was I able to create a 15-second video and repurpose it on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube Shorts, I could also put it on LinkedIn. I mean, there were so many avenues. And so what I found with short form video is that you can do trends, they're fun, sure, but what attracts your audience the most is the value that you provide. And you can provide a lot of value in a 15-second clip. You may not think that you can, but you can. And it's easily consumable for your audience. That's the thing about live videos, is people want to watch video, but our lives are so busy, our attention spans are so short that we can't sit through a live video that's 30 minutes long anymore. It's like we have so many things going on.
Yeah.
And, so if we can consume 3 to 5 short videos and follow you and then go back and consume 3 to 5 later, they can still get that value, but in bite-sized pieces. And that is where the growth happens.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you mentioned the repurpose part. And I need to do better a little bit. I was doing good. Like I was taking my reels and putting them on TikTok and then, Facebook. But then I started looking at the numbers, and I probably should look at the numbers, because I do know everybody's platform creates their own like pattern and time where they show you more. So if like I quit on TikTok too early, then they're gonna be like, well, you already quit, so we're not showing your stuff anymore, But I was so excited where like my reels were going like, on Instagram. But you're right, because it's so much easier to repurpose a 15-second video and download it and save it and share it out everywhere, and people actually might watch it, than a live or even just a post. Like posts don't even really get as much views as like, unless it's super like grab their attention really early on.
Yeah.
So I say all that to say, I love that you mentioned the value you provide is the most important part. And so this is a tip for people that are listening in, like, how am I going to do a 15-second thing? Just start, like get a piece of paper and jot down like some ideas of what you could talk about. That's what I did. And I had like 20 to 30 written down. And then I sat down and I batched like 15 of them all at once. And then my creative juices started going, right? I'm sure you can relate to this, Tabitha. Like, and last night I'm so mad at myself because I was like, I'll remember when I get up in the morning. Do not remember. But I had like a one-liner that I was like, oh, that's a great for like, like a TikTok reel or like a Facebook or whatever, an Instagram reel. And I was like, I'll remember when I get up, but I totally forgot what it was. But this morning, the one I posted was literally like, I think sometimes we need to remember we're phenomenal. Like it was that simple. And then the content was like, read the caption was simply like, talking about like giving yourself grace or whatever you want to give people the value with on that little one line. But she's so right. Like you can provide value in 15 seconds. So just when things like come to you, whether it's a quote or a saying or something funny, or whatever kind of goes with like who you are and your brand, like take the time to jot it down. And because I know I'm like kicking myself now because I had a really good one and I'm like, I don't know what it was anymore. But any tips that you could think about if somebody's kind of starting out with short form videos that you can share with us real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So a few tips that I would tell you if you're starting out with short form video is, number one, batch create your content to create consistency. So you can do as many drafts on TikTok as you want. And that in itself will help you just to be consistent if you batch create a lot of content at one time. Instead of doing a 30-minute live video, take 30 minutes and batch create 10 TikToks. Next, what I would tell you is when you're creating the content, make your content centered around your perfect customers' problems. So if whatever problems your customer has, make your content around that. What solutions do you provide? Because that's the value.
I love
And
that.
the last thing that I would say is just do it. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Just go for it. Take action. They don't have to be perfect, but they do have to be done, or no one will ever see them.
Right? Yeah. Do it messy. That's like my favorite thing to say is like, just do it messy, have fun with it. I think I had to give myself relieve myself from the pressure of it has to be perfect. I got to have the trending audio. I got to know how to do like the transitions and the cuts. No, you don't. And thankfully, especially with Instagram, I don't know about every single platform in the algorithm, they actually encourage original audio. So a lot of times my original audio where I'm just talking for 15, 20 seconds gets more views than me doing a trending audio. So I love that you're like, just do it. So tell us what we get out of your mini course or some other type of courses and things you can help us with when it comes to short form videos.
Yeah, absolutely. So inside the viral content method mini course, I actually break down 2 different types of viral content. Number one, we talk about short form video. So short form video inside this course, we're going to talk about the framework of exactly how to style a viral type video. And we're going to talk about hooks, calls to action, different types of topics that you can use. And, the transitions and the trends are great, but honestly, breaking down that framework for you to provide that value and getting them to watch the entire videos, that's what's really important, because watch time is going to increase your algorithm, shares and saves. That's what's going to get you to go viral. Again, the second piece inside the mini course also talks about viral written content, because oftentimes we overlook the fact that we can get a viral piece of content written. And it can be as short as 3 to 5 sentences to have viral written content on social media. So I have a video that breaks down exactly how to do that to create content that's viral that will convert you leads and sales. And I think the thing that really ties the viral content method mini course all together is that I give you exact scripts and exact places to post. So if you're looking and you're saying, okay, I know that I need a call to action, I have a cheat sheet for you of calls to action, of hooks, of, all of the things, places to post. I mean, it's incredible. It's literally plug and play to help you not only go viral, but build leads, build sales, and to build your audience.
Yeah. Listen, Tabitha, I was like, what? Did she tell me the group, the script, what to say? I love, because, I'm a teacher by heart, even though I'm an assistant principal now. I felt like you were such a great teacher. Were you a teacher no, you said corporate world. Okay. Well, you could have been a great teacher because you gave the model, you gave the examples, and for visual people in your course, you did the visuals of let me not just be on a video, let me pull it up and show you.
Yeah.
And like I said, the templates that were ready to go that are printed off. So this, I'm off on Fridays. So either this Friday or this weekend, I'm going to go put in the action from that viral content method. And I'm super excited because like you said, it's literally plug and play. And a lot of things that you mentioned, are things that I know from other people, either I follow or courses I've taken and stuff so it's I'm starting to see that consistency with things as well. And so it's just doing it, just taking the time to do it. So thank you for the whole breakdown and for freaking $9. I was like, we've got to share this with people. This is too good to be true. So you guys, we're going to let you know how you can get access to this. I'm going to put Tabitha's links in the show notes. And then obviously, Tabitha, tell us where you live the most. I know you like to be all over the place, but where do you kind of stay in the social media place the most, and where can people contact you? And of course, we'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah, absolutely. So my favorite place to be, honestly, is Facebook. I am very active over there in my groups. I have the Successful Coaches and Course Creators group, the Social Influencers Unite group, and I love being able to connect with people there. Also, I will tell you, TikTok is one of my favorites. I have 2 TikTok accounts. One is my personal, that I really talk to people about the transformation that I've been through personally. And then I have a brand new account that I just created for my followers who want to know more about growing their online businesses. So I will definitely provide all of those links for you so that you can find me and we can connect. Because I love to help serve others.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you are currently doing like a boot camp. So if people get inside, I'm sure there's like a sign up, right? So they can get inside and even watch the replays because it's going to still be valuable content. So we'll share that as well. I love to ask guests to leave us with one of your best tips, whether it's for life or for business. So what you got?
You know, I think the most important thing in life, in business, in anything is you don't fail if you don't quit. You know, as long as you keep going, you're going to have success. It's just a matter of time with whatever it is that you do.
Yeah, I love that. And it's so true because there's people that I've seen, like, whether it's network marketing or people that, you know, want to do other things in like other parts of business. And they're like, it's been 10 years, but I finally got my brick and mortar business. And I have these customers I've been dreaming of. Like I have friends that are doing that. And then I have friends that are like, it's been 5 years in this one company and I finally made it to the top. Like, so I totally agree with you. And maybe it's going to look different, your success, because success is different for each person. But if you keep going, I agree, like you'll eventually get to where you want to go. So thank you so much, Tabitha, for being here today with us. And I know my people are going to follow you. Be ready for some new people on TikTok, those of you that are on TikTok and Facebook, and then get this mini course. What's the name of the mini course again?
The viral content method mini course.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Tabitha.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Julia.